In this example, I need to solve the following inequality, graph the solution set on the number line, and write the solution in interval notation. The inequality is 3/2 times x minus 11 is greater than or equal to 4. Well, what type of inequality is this? Notice the highest exponent on an x is a 1. So this is a linear inequality, and linear inequalities in one variable are solved just like linear equations in one variable with two big exceptions. The first is multiplying or dividing the inequality by a negative number reverses the inequality symbol. The second exception is interchanging the two sides of the inequality reverses the inequality symbol. Now, looking at my inequality, the first thing I want to do is get rid of my fractions. So I need to find the least common denominator. That is very easy. When you have one fraction, its denominator is the LCD. So in this case, my LCD is 2. The least common denominator is a positive number, so it is not one of these exceptions, so it is not going to reverse the inequality symbol. As my first term is a fraction, I'm going to turn my LCD into a fraction by dividing it by 1. So I have 2/1 times 3/2 x minus 11. Now multiply the 11 by the LCD of 2 is greater than or equal to 4, and please don't forget to multiply the 4 by the LCD of 2. Now simplifying, my 2's reduce. I get 1 times 3x divided by 1, which is just 3x, minus 11 times 2 is 22, is greater than or equal to 4 times 2 is 8. Now to isolate the x term on the left-hand side, I'm going to have to add 22 to both sides of this inequality. And adding and subtracting numbers to an inequality doesn't change the inequality symbol. So I get 3x, negative 22 plus 22 adds to 0, is greater than or equal to 8 plus 22 is 30. Now to get x by itself, I have to divide both sides by positive 3. Since 3 is a positive number, dividing both sides by a positive number also does not reverse the inequality symbol. And finally, reducing these two 3's, I land up with just x on the left-hand side is greater than or equal to 30 divided by 3 is 10. So I have solved the inequality. Now I need to graph the solution set on the number line. So here's my number line. Here's 10. I want greater than or equal to 10, so I need everything to the right of 10. And since it has the equals, 10 is included, so I need a square bracket on the 10. There is the graph on the number line. And lastly, I need to write my answer in interval notation. So my interval starts here at 10. So I'm going to have square bracket 10, comma, all the way up to infinity. And remember, infinity and negative infinity always have to have a parentheses on them. So there is my answer in interval notation.